Yo, uh, bro, what is MSG? I keep thinking that it's fake. Is it fake? I don't know. I don't think so. That's. No, let me give my justification. So there's sweet, bitter, salty. What's the last one? Um, Let me look it up. What is it? Salt, sugar, or salt, sweet, or salty? Yeah, sweet. Um, Sour. That's the one I'm thinking of. So it feels weird to have sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and then umami. What really is umami? From what I have seen, umami is just. I think it's just a Japanese word for savory. Uh, yeah, I think it's savoriness. And I guess that is a great way to describe it. Um, and I guess the big thing for umami is this glutamate part. That's the one thing that I can't get over because you can have. I guess you can have things isolated, like salt is obviously salt, sugar or sweet is sugar, acid or salt, or sorry, sour can be something like citric acid. I feel like there's no presence of sugar or salt in there. Bitter, I'm not sure how that would be isolated. I guess in cooking, you don't necessarily add bitterness to your food. It usually just is a natural product of the stuff that you're using. And so umami is so typically used with like salt. I guess that gets me thinking maybe you can bring out salt or bring out MSG using sugar instead. I wonder. Maybe it's the same way that how, by adding a bit of salt to your coffee, or sorry, not coffee, brownie, it really brings out the sweetness. I don't know what people mean by bring out. I think it just means like, not highlight it, but make it less intense. I think by bringing out, they mean that it hits more of your taste receptors. That's my interpretation of it, at least in my head. And so I'm not really sure. That said, right before this, I ate some MSG. About a tenth of it was salt, just because that's the MSG that I have. It has salt. At first, it kind of just tastes like, it tastes savory, but also salty. One thing that was interesting, though, is that it lingers for quite a while. Maybe 2 minutes into this is when it stopped lingering. So it's interesting. I think it's hard to identify it, but then do you identify it as something that lingers? How do you know when you're tasting umami? Or maybe you're just tasting something very sweet or very salty. Maybe the presence of glutamates are bigger than I think. But it seems that it's widely presented in like meat fermented products. But I also think that it's in kelp. So I'm not too sure there. I also do some more research. Yeah. Okay. See ya.